Hey you guys, so today I wanted to cook something for you guys. I mean, it's nothing super major, especially because this is just my first, but why not kick it off with a bang? We're gonna do some lobster pasta, super cheap, super simple, maybe not super cheap, but if you're bougie on a budget, here you go. This shit sale lobster claws from Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? Whole Foods is super good for you. They don't put any non-GMOs and all the bad stuff. They make sure they hand make all the good foods to sell to you. So check them out if you're bougie on a budget. We got the lobster claws. They're frozen. We're going to put them in the pots and let them simmer for a while and soften up and boil up some pasta. So hang tight. Cheers, everybody. did not think about this thoroughly. That was pretty simple, actually. Thought it would be a lot harder. Let's try round 2. So I think you just pull this one. No. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, progress. Okay, let's try. There you go. Maneuver. Okay, I think we need to break this. Whoa. Okay, I see. Here we go. Ta-da! We got most of it out, you guys. It's really hot, by the way. Oh. Don't do that. Or this. Not a good one. Let's see if our fork can do some damage. Nope, he doesn't want to come out. That's cool. Let's leave him in there. Good. Let's try a piece, shall we? That's really good. No lie. The lobster did all the work. I wish I had some garlic cloves because that would have really helped with that seafood flavor, but honestly, why wouldn't you just want a pure taste of lobster in your freaking wow? This is a lot harder when it's hot. I probably should have researched how to crack these open beforehand. But nonetheless, here we have it. They actually made them pretty user-friendly, unless I just kind of boiled it to death, but look at that. Let's try to save the whole thing. Whew. Look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Darcy blades. Getting kind of good at this. Oh, look at that one. Did not think about the trash. Our water is almost ready for our pasta noodles. And we got our mushrooms and onions soaking up that flavor that was left over from the crab legs. The lobster. Soaking up that flavor that was left over from the lobster legs with that white wine reduction. Shout out to your girl for that. Guys, this has been an eventful first meal, and I'm so glad you guys could join in. tell me, what should I do different next time? Should I try another recipe, you guys? What do you guys think I should do? Definitely be careful. And voila, there we have it. All of our lobster legs. Let me rinse off. This is gonna be super good. Everyone's gonna be so impressed, literally. Here we have our lobsters. Lobster balls. It's definitely gonna smell like seafood in the hall. We are reducing the mushrooms. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Now, if you really want to go bougie and no budget, I would add some black truffles, maybe a little bit of pizza flat, but you could turn this into a flatbread, honestly. You name it. Shave some black truffle on top or mix it on in. Honestly, you got a good deal there. The cleanup is just as important as the cook. Never forget that, you guys. Clean as you go so you don't have a humongous mess once your company arrives. Less things to clean later. And of course, everything that I'm using today is from Whole Foods. Make sure you guys purchase from them if you want to stay healthy to a degree, because there's literally no way around it unless you're just eating raw cooked veggies or whatever. But let's cut up our lobster claws while we wait on our water to boil for our pasta. I don't think I'm cutting this lobster right, you guys. I think you're supposed to like shred it, right? Don't mind me, I'm just a beginner here. Seriously, goodness. This is just pure richness in lobster meat. Oh my gosh. look at that. I guess they have a little bit of cartilage in there. This prep is a little bit longer than I thought, but we are still on schedule. Still doing good. I'm just gonna pick this up at this point with my fingers because honestly, we want to get the most out of our meats. A little cartilage, don't forget it. Someone could choke. Don't forget we got these lobster claws on sale, you guys. So we are really bougie on a budget. You know, it's okay to get like something, you know, bougie and then pair it with something that's like maybe not considered bougie. I do it all the time, you know. This shirt came from my grandma. Whoop-de-doo, it was free, vintage. However, it's just about how you spice it up, how you jazz it up, you know? That's your flair that you add onto it. Don't forget the cartilage. Okay, our pasta water is boiling. Let's finish this. Okay. I'm definitely going to break this spaghetti only because there's a lot of us today, but you guys do what you will. Hopefully we have enough sauce. Okay. Whew. We are reducing the mushroom. Looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Now, if you really want to go bougie and no budget, I would add some black truffles, maybe a little bit of pizza flat. You could turn this into a flatbread, honestly. You name it. Shave some black truffle on top. Or mix it on in. Honestly, you got a good deal there. I just want to take this second to let you guys know, make sure you always trust in yourself. Remain confident. Trust in God, the universe, whoever you pray to, whoever you lean on in those rough storms. Trust in that for sure. In the higher power. Make sure you know exactly what you want out of life and who you are. It'll go a long way for you. If you don't know, it's okay. It takes time. Some people aren't born with knowing who they are or what they want. Just take that moment for yourself. It's going to take a while, a journey. It could be whenever, you know what I'm saying? Oprah didn't get her fame until she was like 40s or something. But no matter what, take it in strides. Don't beat yourself up because you're not where the next person is. Do the best for yourself and then some. You know, you never want to just stop at your best. You want to give it 110 every time you can. You know, even if you're tired, get up and do it. If there's no one around to cheer you on or support you or be like, oh, I'm so proud of you for doing that. Don't worry about it. Be proud of you. Tell yourself, man, I'm so proud of you. Look at this shit you done did. Look at where you done came from. We was not here last year. Even if it's the smallest thing, like if you just figured out how to tie your shoes or ride a bike, like pat yourself on the back and keep going. 110. Seriously. The world waits for no one. Okay, that's me on my soapbox. I'm getting off. We're gonna finish off with our lobsters. We got a good little mix here for our pasta. You guys witnessed, I tried to use the knife and utensils the fancy way and it just was not working. This is honestly the best way to get all of that off of that cartilage. Look at that. You're saving it. And this only cost me about, for the whole meal, we'll save 35 bucks, maybe 40 to round it out if you want, but you know, the lobster was the most expensive, and like we said, we're on a bougie budget, so if you want to go bougie a little, you know, and splurge. This was on sale for, I believe, $26 for the box. And we all know spaghetti costs like nothing, right? So don't worry about the other stuff, right? 26 on some lobster, $3 on some sauce, and you're in there like swimwear. You want to jazz it up and add more? Go for it. If you don't, go for it. You can replace this with shrimp, which is a lot cheaper, you know. The options are endless. Just do what you like to do, you know. If you're allergic to the seafood, you can replace this with like some chicken or beef, something light though. Beef might be a little strong. Next, we'll go ahead and shred us some cheese, you know. I'm just gonna put a little bit of pepper on my lobster while it sits, so that way we can just have like a little bit of flavor going, you feel me? Leave that there, and let's get to shredding some cheeses. Okay. Don't forget to stir your pasta or it's going to seize up. Alright. Pecorino Romano, and I actually did not get this from Whole Foods. I stopped at a market nearby and grabbed it, so you guys make sure you shop local if you're not at Whole Foods. Honestly, I try to stay far away from big consumers, you know, the best we can. I know Whole Foods is a major consumer, sorry, but they try to strive on, you know, the best products possible. So I would definitely be an advocate. They should give me some type of brand ambassadorship, you know. But nonetheless, Central Market's also good. But I definitely, you know, suggest that you shop local. Shop anywhere that makes sense for you, right? We probably should have went to Whole Foods for this one because it's a little. Right. There's just something about grating cheese that just takes you to another place, right? I mean, if you're a cheese lover, then you understand. Just shredding cheese is so tedious, but the cheese is so much tastier on the other end. You can always buy it shredded if you know, don't like this process. Remember, we're bougie on a budget, so no shame in your game. Just get it done, girl. Get it done. Alright. I love cheese, so we'll probably end up shredding this whole thing. Make sure we don't shred any plastic, even though we're already exposed to billions of microplastics. Something about grating cheese that just takes you to another place, right? I mean, if you're a cheese lover, then you understand. Just shredding cheese is so tedious, but the cheese is so much tastier on the other end. You can always buy it shredded if you know, don't like this process. Remember, we're bougie on a budget, so no shame in your game. Just get it done, girl. Get it done. All right. I love cheese, so we'll probably end up shredding this whole thing. Make sure we don't shred any plastic, even though we're already exposed to billions of microplastics. I don't know what's the difference between Pecorino Romano and Parmigiano or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's the way that they created it, but sometimes I like Pecorino Romano. Honestly, most times I like Pecorino. It's a little like softer. Parmesan's a little nuttier, if you will. Either way it goes, I love cheese, you guys. Love it. It's a little hot in here. You know how they say if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Let's stir our mushrooms so they don't stick to the pan. I'm gonna turn that off and add the lobster just so they can sit together and hang out. Stay warm a little bit, you know, while our pasta is softening up. we most definitely forgot our strainer. So we're going to have to make sure we don't spill all the spaghetti noodles out. Let's keep shredding our cheese while we wait. We come from, we just leave the cheese in the grater until it's time to eat it, honestly. So I'm gonna have a piece of this with my wine. Perfect there. Can't forget some olives. I think I'm gonna add some of these to the pasta at the last minute. We'll see. Always have you a snack while you cook. No one wants a hangry person. Cheers. Super good cheese. Let's wrap this up. Just like that. Okay, just about done. Almost, everyone. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. You're right for now. And like, let me know what you want me to cook next. I know this probably wasn't the most entertaining, but hang in there. We got more stuff. This is literally just for the people who like to find new ways to make things. I think we can all share our recipes with each other and, you know what I'm saying, bridge this world together one video at a time. And yeah, I just wanted you guys to share some of the things that I eat when I'm just at home. Welcome. However, this is my first time ever cooking lobsters, and yeah, let's see how it tastes. Not too bad for some lobster claw Alfredo. So we are using spaghetti noodles this time, but that's only because I wanted fettuccine noodles, but I think that the spaghetti noodles pair well with a lobster, very good. Being able to hold it better. It's really just a preference, honestly. You can interchange it with any type of noodle, whenever. You guys, I completely forgot that my sauce was black truffle Alfredo. Like, how crazy of a coinkydink. Like, when I was telling you black truffle as a garnish or add-in would be super good for a bougie on a bougie meal, but like bougie on budget, you guys, they put it in the sauce. And this was from Whole Foods. So bougie on a budget, we got lobster black truffle Alfredo, you guys, with mushrooms, onions, and Parmesan. Okay, it's time for my favoriteest part ever, when we put it all together. If only I can get this together. Okay, cool. Let's put it all together, you guys. Okay, we got lobsters, mushrooms, lobster mushroom onion pairing. This could also be a really good stuffing for like, ooh, some raviolis or a dumpling. We should do that next. Maybe an egg roll. Lobster mushroom egg roll, maybe. Love me a good egg roll, you guys. Love that for us. Okay, in goes our black truffle Alfredo. Nothing wrong with store-bought sauce, you guys. We're doing bougie on a budget, remember? And also, everything is better when you make it yourself. So next pasta, we will do a homemade sauce because it's a lot healthier when you do it yourself. Okay, and since I do not trust store-bought that well on the flavors, we're gonna jazz up our flavors ourselves. I like to do this before we stir everything all in. Save you some arm workout. Honestly, just a little bit of pepper, paprika, salt, pink Himalayan if you will. Now you do this to your preference, whatever you like. Can't forget our secret ingredient. You just want to tie in all your flavors at the main shebang. Right. Let's do a smidge of oil. We're also gonna put a greedy handful of cheese. And stir, you guys. This smells amazing. Oh my God, you have no clue. Stir everything all in. Save you some arm workout. Honestly, just a little bit of pepper, paprika, salt, pink Himalayan if you will. Now you do this to your preference, whatever you like. Lobster mushroom onion pairing. This could also be a really good stuffing for like, ooh, some raviolis or a dumpling. We should do that next. Maybe an egg roll. Lobster mushroom egg roll. Maybe. Love me a good egg roll, you guys. Love that for us. Okay. In goes our black truffle Alfredo. Nothing wrong with store-bought sauce, you guys. We're doing bougie on a budget, remember? And also, everything is better when you make it yourself. So next.
I do. Okay. Taste this. With the olives. I'm gonna taste it with an olive. And I haven't never
You
tried
fell out.
olives. It's good. I didn't taste the olive.
Try it by itself.
It don't taste like nothing. You want to taste it?
Here we go, everybody.
Write your name right there.
Bone apple tea.